Scammers in Japan, chat. What a shaka surprise. I've seen so many videos or so of what's been happening in Japan, honestly. It's kind of a little bit saddening, to be honest, of what's happening.
You're a drug dealer, you're a pimp.
It's crazy because you come to Japan and
you get attacked by African scammers.
Whoa, hey!
But why is there a gang of African thugs scamming, robbing, drugging, and beating tourists in one of the most famous nightlife districts in Tokyo, in one of the safest and most ethnically homogenous countries on Earth?
A nation must ravish itself before foreigners can ravage it. A man must despise himself before others can despise him.
They drugged me. My wallet was stolen, everything. And I woke up next to another guy who the same thing had happened to.
So I had to check in on America's greatest ally, Japan.
Back up.
I saw a bunch of them in Tokyo, really?
Hey.
I'm honored to die for my country. I'm not gonna fuck my country to any foreigner.
Samurai, let's go.
Oh, we're thieves? You're a fucking criminal attacking people. All right, prepare for the chase. These fucking Nigerians pimping out women. You're real fucking tough, yeah?
So, to make sure the third world plague wouldn't claim another victim, I met up with young James, a fellow American who moved to Japan for its safe, polite culture and was punched in the back of the head by an African scammer while walking through
Oh, that's
Kabukicho.
crazy.
I think your friend behind us, legit. I swear to God, I think it's your friend. I think we found our friend here.
Bro, be careful with your camera, please. You know what you're doing now.
Huh?
Be careful with your camera. There is camera there now, I see you.
Camera?
I'm warning you now.
What do you mean you're onto me? Onto me for what? Onto me for what? Keep walking, Buster. Fucking clowns out here. All right, I think we found our friend who attacked young James.
Honestly, personally, I understand why, but in my personal opinion, this is just my personal opinion. I don't think you should be bringing mass migrants of third world country into a first world country, in my personal opinion. You should I think there should be some kind of like hurdles and like test or so to know that they'll be, that they have to pass a certain like criteria in order for them to assimilate into the country itself. That is literally a problem itself. If you're bringing in like third world country people into a first world country, because number one is it's culture shock for them, and they're still gonna have that same mentality back in their homeland, or their motherland anyways, I should say, and they're just gonna bring it here. That's like one of the problems that I have with this. I am worried or so if I'm like, if somebody attacks me or so with this shenanigans, to be honest. Hell no, dude.
What's going through your mind right now? I think we found him.
I'm just trying to get out. There's a common misconception about Japan. A lot of people say that it's illegal to film in public, it's illegal to film other people. It's actually not true. They can ask for their faces to be blurred.
Yeah.
But if anybody tells you you can't film here, that's a lie. They don't know what the they're talking about.
Yeah.
They're assuming that you don't know what you're doing because you're just a foreigner here anyways. So
The reason I'm speaking with you is because I saw a video of you getting punched in the back of the head.
That is crazy, I'll be honest with you.
by a tout, apparently is what they're called. In Japanese, we call it kyakuhiki, which means like a catcher. They try to get people into their bars and offer drugs to people and such in the nightlife areas of Tokyo. Yeah, in the past they called it the red light district. These days they say that it's actually cleaned up a bunch.
Okay.
So now they just call
Oh,
it a
they're so
nlife
cute.
area more or less. But
That's a cute
amongst
Christmas
Japanese people,
outfit.
this is
I like
definitely
that.
known as the most dangerous area in Tokyo.
Which goes to show how safe at large Japan actually is.
100%. In this area, Kabukicho specifically, there are a whole bunch of fights occasionally between drunk people all the time. But
Can I be honest with you? I want to see it at least one time, just one time, right? I just want to see a drunk fight. That's all I truly want to see, like two people fighting it out when they're drunk and everything. I've never seen it, but I do actually want to see at least one because it just kind of like piques my interest. I just want to see what they actually do to each other when they're fighting, when they're like super wasted and everything. I don't know. It just kind of like just piques my interest. Yeah, there was a bar being advertised by those kind of people. I'm not kidding you. It's called the Jumanji 55. Ah, I see. If you ever visit my home hood, you'll see plenty look for Russian wedding videos. No, but I want to see it in real life. That's what I'm saying, you know? So I kind of want to go undercover or so and just kind of like want to see, like, you know what it reminds me of? The Family Guy meme or so, where the two guys or so, hootenanny, where the one guy says hootenanny and then like whatever the other person says or something, they just start beating the crap out of each other, you know? I just kind of want to see something like that.
In terms of people being attacked for seemingly no
I
reason,
don't know, it just piques my interest.
It often tends to be these African tout kyakuhiki guys, maybe because the tourists don't follow them into their bars, they refuse their scams, they get scammed out of money and then they fight back and they get beat up, which is really sad, and it's been an issue for many years now. Definitely an area.
See one of your friends to my left over here.
Yeah, I hope
I'm gonna
they
be
don't
honest with
bother
you,
us
they need to get
anymore.
rid of
No,
these
I'm
people.
not trying to
They
bother
really need to
anyone,
get
just
rid
like
of
I was in
them.
my video. I was minding my own business. Basically, the guy was really angry that he happened to get in my shot.
Well, actually, to be honest, they would probably leave me alone because I don't look like a foreigner. I'd probably fit in pretty well. So it probably wouldn't even affect me to some degree, actually, unless I open my mouth or so. But I think by that time or so, I probably would learn Japanese.
He didn't want to be on camera.
He was barely in your shot too. He was creeping and crawling. He almost wanted it.
It's been on Japanese news outlets. It's been all over social media. It's nuts. So,
from my understanding, a lot of these guys own or work at some of these bars. They try to lure you in with the prospect of a cheap.
They look like
bar
hood
experience.
guys.
And then
That's
what happens
crazy.
next?
from the stories that I've heard,
Yeah.
basically they
From
invite you to an international club. They say, hey brother, we speak English. You're probably tired. You're in this country where nobody speaks English. It's difficult. Check it out. You guys want to meet some foreigners?
Was the worst part about it, there's already a stigmatization towards, black people, right? In like, not just Japan, but just like in Asian culture in general. And like, if people who go visit over there, they're gonna have that, some of these people will have that same stigmatization towards them, even though they come in here to enjoy the culture, enjoy the food, and and the people, and kind of just kind of like visit the area and just kind of like just dig it all in, But then unfortunately you'll have some of the people from the homeland or so that are gonna just completely hate them, but they're not even associated with them.
Actually mingle with some
He
people.
thought was a national hero.
You think, hey, you know what? That sounds kind of nice. I've been in
Attractive
Japan
prospect.
for 2 weeks.
In an alternative
This guy seems really friendly.
timeline.
And you say, yeah, you know what? I'll follow you to your international club or bar. You go inside, and there's a couple
I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't go to an international bar. I would rather go to a fully Japanese bar.
different things that may happen. The most common one that I've heard is they tell you one price at the door or something like that. Oh, drinks are this much. There's a small door fee. And then they give you the tab, and the tab is much higher. If you try to dispute it, they block the door. They don't let you leave until you pay the tab. And you will read constant stories of people talking about getting drugged. So they go to these bars, they meet some English-speaking women, maybe they're Filipina, maybe they're Thai or whatever.
Yeah.
They go there, next thing they know, it's 2 days later, they wake up, they don't have their wallet, they don't have their keys, they don't have their passport. All of their stuff was stolen. Even though there are very, very few foreigners here as compared to other countries, still the foreigners here are very, very adamant about implementing their culture here, not learning the language, whatever it is.
I think that's pretty stupid in my personal opinion. If you're going to move to a different country, you might as well do the due diligence and actually learn the language itself to assimilate into the country. At least do the due diligence. Show at least a little bit of respect, at least, If I'm going to a different country, right? I want to assimilate as much as possible to that specific country. That's kind of like the thing in my personal opinion. That's what I think. People who don't really learn the language itself and don't really don't even do the due diligence of that, at least, it's kind of like, well, why are you here at the end of the day,
And that bugs me because I came here to experience Japan.
Can you say something in Japanese?
Minasan konnichiwa. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Getting circled,
Japanese
bro.
as possible, so.
It's pretty easy to say. I was kind of expecting him to hit a little bit more higher differences, so. But I assume he's learning at the end of the day, so.
Circling us like meat in the water, bro.
Fair enough. Should we move?
Yeah, we should. I'm annoyed right now that we have to feel that's the death direction.
Japan is an incredibly safe country. It really is just this area, so you have that to be thankful for. Because really, I'm not saying this to pander, there are a lot of Japanese people and Chinese kyakuhiki as well who also try to offer you things, get you to follow in. Most people who are trying to get you to follow them into your bars are selling some shit, scamming. And let's be honest, we know the places that are really badass and the most popular bars, restaurants around the world, they don't need to put people out on the street, hey, follow us.
Yeah, this is true.
The food speaks for itself. People are lined up out the door, so yeah.
For clarity, no.
That's what I've been hearing too. I've been hearing that the Chinese tourists have been pretty rude, are the most rudest one. I witnessed it firsthand. No way, are you serious? You witnessed it? I would probably witness it too if I go over there. But I think I would go visit to like more different areas, not really much of the popular areas.
Joke, as we're walking around here, I'm keeping my head on a swivel.
Yeah.
With the camera, you have to.
No, you have to, totally.
And they're aware of us fully with the camera.
Hey man, when I was hitting the back of the head, I mean, that dude had a running start, ran up and hit me right in the back of the head. That's a very dangerous area to be hit. I mean, there's a reason that in boxing and MMA, they don't allow you to hit to the back of the head. So.
And if I get hit in the head and I go to the police, what will they say?
They will likely say, what
you need
were
to see all the
doing? How
Chinese
did you get hit in the
behavior
head?
on a
What made them
cruise?
hit you
On
in the
a
head?
cruise?
And then they will say, be safe, this area is dangerous, you should know that. There
have
are
a clip on
streetcars
that,
running
I wouldn't mind
around
seeing a
occasionally.
clip
They
on
give
it.
announcements that say, be
Like a short
careful,
clip.
don't follow anybody. This is basically what the police did to me. They victim blamed me.
さあ日本は本当に安全な国でこうして安心して暮らせることに感謝してます。でも歌舞伎町だと油断はできないって今回はすっごく実感しました。
Even though I did that, I woke up the next day to a whole bunch of my subscribers and people messaging me on Instagram saying, you're racist for posting the video. You posted the video knowing that racial tensions are high.
Okay. All right. No one cares what a blued hair Twitter person has to say on the internet, okay? We all know for a fact those people live in their mom's basement, okay? They don't know what the real world is. They have never even left their hometown, okay? All right? They don't do their own research. They like to live in an echo chamber, okay? All right? Those people, honestly, I don't care about those people. They could try to do whatever they want against me, but it's not going to work because you want to know something? Call of Duty lobbies have shaped me the way how I am, okay? All right? Nothing that they will say will ever affect me in my entire life, okay? They can try, but it's not going to work. That's all I gotta say, you know?
You are trying to stir up more racial tensions. A couple different people said, I hope more happen to you. I hope that
Jesus.
in 2025, you will get called racist for existing.
That's
I
true.
want to hear a truth bomb.
And you want to know something too as well? I remember seeing this a couple years back or so where this one like this like there's like a couple pictures or so, right? There's a couple pictures where like you see like a happy couple and everything like that. But then like they'll say, oh, the guy is ugly, you know, she could do better. I could have been her boyfriend or something like that. You know, because the girl is a lot more hotter than the guy or so, or like or whatever, so specifically. Or it's just or if it's just two happy couple just together. But like honestly, that's the thing that I always see online. It's just a bunch of miserable people because they don't do anything with their life. They just kind of sit there and mope and think that their life is going to change just living on the internet. Let me see. Can I see like a part of this? Holy cow!
It's not for him, it's for the lady. Let her do it by herself.
God damn, Jesus Christ. Honestly, God Lord, dude, that's wild to see that.
Of the few f***ed up violent things you've seen out here, who has perpetrated them?
The Nigerian African touts, 100%.
And while we
Why are
were
you
walking
why are you
around, my
bringing these
professional
people into
bodyguards
Japan?
blended into the crowd and were performing a risk assessment of how many African scammers were out here, if they had a network of informants on the ground, and to see if we could get out of here alive if we got ambushed. Peripheral scope, how many of them are there?
25 to 30 down on the bottom corner of where we walked up the hill.
Okay.
There's the right-hand turn there, and they're all congregated on them two corners.
And could we take them in a scrap?
Well, there's 4 of us and 50 of them. Further up to that side, you know, they've got more on another street corner, so we are heavy outnumbered.
Every single person that was like engaging with you, they would move to the corner of that square as you would leave the square and just eye you down with their phones out, just like paying attention to where your movements are.
So we went back out and tried to give these African touts a chance to speak for themselves.
Question, gentlemen. Question, gentlemen. Can I interview you guys? Can I interview you guys on video? No? Okay, thank you.
But it quickly became clear that they tended to congregate in front of the family marts and hated the mere sight of my camera.
Where's my friend? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, boss. Excuse me, boss. Wondering if can I interview you? For a YouTube video, we're trying to interview people of different walks of life out here.
You know what's going on in the street now, right?
What's up?
Interview people, don't interview me.
No, we just want to interview. We just want to interview.
Take it away.
We're trying to do documentary about. Whoa! No. We're trying to do interviews for documentary. Documentary. We want to speak to people from different places in Japan. Ask about life as tout.
What's happening to you?
We just want to interview.
Talk to you?
Just want to interview.
Why are you taking that video?
I just want to interview.
What?
I just want to interview you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm very good. Are you doing good? Merry Christmas to you. That was a peaceful Christmas spirit. Can I interview you, my friend? Can I interview you, my friend? No?
You know what's so weird? It kind of reminds me a little bit of the ghetto sometimes, just a little bit. But like, you know, they have a more ghetto talk instead of like talking like that, like a Nigerian accent.
Sugoi. Okay, now they're calling the backup squad. We're gonna keep it moving. As you can see, they're repelled by the cameras. That is like their kryptonite.
And then I spotted a tout predating on this poor tourist traveling alone.
What did he sequester you for? Bar?
Yeah, he asked me to.
Don't go to the bar.
I know.
There's a notorious reputation for date raping people out here, giving them scopolamine, drugs that make you
So bad.
That's the reputation out here. These businesses are sketchy. Spread the word to your friends and family.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany. I mean, they're friendly enough. It's just that every 5 meters you.
That explains a lot, to be honest.
You encounter one.
They're friendly until they're not friendly.
I take along as well if you're going out of this place, because I can't go 5 meters with them without.
Okay, you've been harassed by so many of them. You want us to guide you out of here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That would be nice.
Let's
if
go.
you can.
Well, we will guide you. So, what's your name?
Michel.
Okay, so we have a German friend here. How many had come up to you today?
You go 5 meters and you encounter another one. One after the other. Next time I come here, I'm going to go with a friend, because
it's too much.
They don't leave you alone when you're alone.
Well, friend, be safe. It was good to meet you.
Thanks a lot.
And then we walked over to Golden Guy, a historic drinking area with over 200 small bars, crawling with foreign tourists getting hammered, and the perfect hunting ground for African touts.
Oh, jeez.
You want to do an interview with me? We want to talk to people who moved to Japan who are not from Japan. So we want to hear their story, how they got here and the work they do and how it is in Japan.
How much will you sell?
I don't know, enough to get you a drink.
There's more now. Heavily populated corners, so there's more than 1 and 2. It's more like 4 on each corner now.
I did see
Seems
some
like they've
things,
almost, like,
really.
put a satellite on.
I think I'll probably blend in pretty well too as well, actually.
Question
To
for
be
you.
honest.
Can I interview you?
No.
Okay. Do you guys live here?
Please don't put the camera.
Okay. Tough to get interviews.
And then I met a British tourist who believed these touts were victims of a bigger criminal organization orchestrated by the Yakuza.
What?
Scammers.
Oh, you're just trying to.
You are the guy. You're the man.
They're the victims. Trust me.
They're the victims. They're blaming the Yakuza, chat. It's the Yakuza's fault that the Nigerian guys are scamming people for people's money and drugging them and taking all their shit. Yeah, right. Okay.
It's debatable. How is it not debatable?
Look, the Nigerians, they're the victims, okay?
Where's
they're
the
slaves
proof?
of the Yakuza. They're not here
How
to
do you know?
scam people, right? The actual criminals just bring them over and make them do the jobs. But it's not them.
Yeah,
They're coming over from a
right.
country where they have nothing, yeah? And they're getting brought over by the criminals.
Maybe.
No, it's
Some
not.
suspect the Yakuza are involved, right? We don't know that for.
This guy is drunk. Okay, don't listen to a word what he says. To be honest.
a fact. That would be a more interesting story, yeah.
Yeah, but then...
Do you think the Yakuza are trafficking them here?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
Of course. Do you think these Nigerians are coming over from Africa to sell drugs to Japanese
Is he British? He sounds British, to be honest.
people? No. But They're
Not Japanese
Oh, he
people.
said bruv.
Tourists.
Yeah, he is
Tourists,
British.
Japanese people,
Not
whatever.
Japanese.
They're all homeless, right? They all have a boss who's making them selling all of these drugs.
Right.
They're literally below minimum wage, right? Give them a little bit of grace. Is all I ask. Give them a little bit of grace.
We're gonna try to talk to them. That's our goal. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone's forcing them to be here in Japan. I think the door is wide open back home in Nigeria or Guyana, whatever it is. And if you're bringing havoc, chaos, and crime, I think it's probably about time you go back home. No amount of sob story justifies
Right.
aggressing and
Sure.
criminalizing the
Yeah, he knows more than the
population
actual
here.
locals
And then we
themselves.
stumbled upon the same guy who attacked young James again. He seems to be the attack dog of the gang, doing the dirty work of beating anyone in the area holding a camera.
That's our boy. My friend. My friend. Come talk to me. My friend. Why are you punching people in the face? Why are you attacking people? Why are you attacking people, huh? Why are you attacking tourists? Why are you punching f***ing tourists? This guy right here. What's your f***ing problem? And show yourself. Show your f***ing self. You're real tough one-on-one, huh? You're real f***ing tough one-on-one.
Uh-oh.
You attack people for no f***ing reason out here. You, man.
And you'll notice he too is almost geo-fenced in the area surrounding the Family Mart.
This guy right here, he's a serial beater. We have footage of him in 4K beating people down. You are sick f***, you know that? You are a dirty bastard.
Uh-oh.
He's not as aggressive as he is because there's more than one person. He's looking real tough. Look, hey. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. You can't go around punching people in the face and act like they're not gonna come back, huh? Kore wa nan desu ka? Name wa nan desu ka?
As he fled our shaming ritual, this violent thug tried to lead us straight into an ambush across the street where his other criminal associates were ready to outnumber and ambush us.
No more, no more. Go back home.
Interesting.
All right. We gotta retreat. Tactical retreat. Huh? Oh, come. I'm not a dumbass. They want us to go meet their 500 buddies in the alleys. They think we were born yesterday. Look, he had to recruit. All right, we gotta go. Now just like he pulled up on you.
We met another foreigner who moved to Japan that also had a nasty experience with these touts.
Come over here. I love you too, but sorry. You just had me spooked a little bit. I was like, oh, is he a hostile force? Where you from?
From Miami. And you're badass bodyguard. Right. why are you here?
We're investigating the touts.
Oh. I was walking, right? And then they're like, yo, can I have a second? I'm like, please leave me
This
alone.
guy.
And then another guy came up to me. There was like 5 in a row. And I just had it. And I'm like, yo, leave me alone. And then, yeah, bro. And then he started following me like that. He started following me. And then I'm like, bro, you good, man? And so I turned around. So he started following me again. He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass, bro.
What?
And I'm like, I just kept.
Do you know what he looked like? Did you get a
Probably. No, I didn't. But if we go there, I could identify him. Yeah, let's go.
Join our party?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, welcome to the party. What's your name?
Albert. He was right over there by the family.
He's
mart.
right up there by the family mart?
Yeah, the one that just kept following me.
He said, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. And I'm just like, whoa, dude.
God
I just
damn,
kept walking.
dude.
They were like security or whatever.
They did get one
the guy
plus
with
party
the yellow.
member.
And then I asked them, like, what do I do in that situation? And they're like, don't hit back. Just take it, hope it's on camera, and then go to the police.
Bro, that's no way to live.
Dude,
how hard was
I'm just letting you know if my older brother gets like harassed and whatnot, he's not a violent person, right? But if you get to his face and push his buttons, he will go ape shit on you. Like straight up. He'll literally like jump your ass, like no joke. He will not stop until you are sent into the hospital.
it to get your visa to come over here?
I got it through an AOT company.
Okay.
And then I switched to another visa, to the humanities visa, and now I'm working as an engineer.
That's badass.
Oh wow, that's
Thank
cool.
you, man.
Real engineer.
Oh yeah, doctors and engineers, bro. I went to a random bar. That was my
He's
first
gonna see you
mistake.
red.
And then
He'll
I
wake
ordered
up in
one
the
drink,
hospital. He won't
and
even
then I ordered
remember what
another
happened
drink,
last
and
night.
After that, I blacked out, and I
They
woke up.
drugged you?
Yeah, they drugged me. So they drugged me, and I woke up at 5 p.m. the next day. I woke up in the hallway next to another guy who the same thing had happened to. My wallet was stolen.
What?
Everything. I have a Japanese credit card, Rakuten credit card. They took 400,000 yen, which is like 4,000 USD.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It was a Filipino bar.
Filipino bar.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Scrap, you got a lot of saying here. What do you have to say for the Pepino audiences out there, huh? Your delegation. It wasn't me. Is that where you were doing yourself when you went to Japan, huh? You got a secret base over there, huh? Is this what you've been doing? Huh? This guy.
Multi-ethnic drugging going on out here. We're trying to interview people that live here but are not born here.
You want to learn about Japan?
Okay, no worries. Excuse me. Can I interview you? No? I'm chill, I promise. There's a few questions. What's up?
You're walking, right?
Walking, yes. I have a question for you. Do you live here?
No?
No? We're trying to ask people that live here but are not
I
from
see.
here.
After Scrap leave Japan, everything
Okay, we're just
turned
doing
to
interviews,
shit.
you know what I mean?
Imagine that.
You guys live here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're trying to talk to people that live here but are not from here for an interview. Ask them about their life in Japan. For a little interview? Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. How you doing? Doing good, man. Good to meet you. Huh? How are you? Oh, we're cooked. Immediately. Is that bar? Question for you.
I'm gone. Why are you hanging camera?
It's on my... Yeah, I mean, a little bit, yes.
Camera. I'm the camera.
Shake my hand. Okay, this shoulder cam is a killer. It was clear the only way to see what was really going on here was to go undercover as a drunk tourist, get lured into these bars, and see if they drug me, rob me, or sell me something on their secret menu. But real quick, when you travel as much as I do, the first thing you need when you land is data. And the sponsor of today's video, eSIM.io, has got you covered. Whether you're in Japan, France, Spain, or India,
Did the
you shouldn't be
Yakuza
wasting
force
time
you to
hunting
do
for
it,
Wi-Fi
Scrap?
when you should be making memories. It's simple. Download eSIM.io on your phone.
I
and
heard
you have
about this.
3
This
simple
is a
ways to
good-
stay
this is a good
connected
ad.
while you travel. Option 1, pay as you go. Load up your eSIM balance inside the app and use it in over 190 countries.
Yeah, this is pretty
Option
good.
2,
I approve-
time-based
I approve
plan.
this one.
Buy a 30-day
There's
plan
a few
for
ads
a
that I
single
actually
country.
approve,
If your trip runs longer than your plan, it'll automatically switch to pay as you go using your remaining balance. Option 3, regional plan. Traveling to Europe, Asia, the Americas, grab a regional plan and stay connected in multiple countries at once. A Europe plan
Yeah,
covers
I
all
assume.
of these countries. Their OneSIM feature lets you install their eSIM once and use it forever. No more juggling 20
Really?
eSIM cards across your trip. Any leftover balance, it rolls over to your next adventure. Top
Really?
up and get 50% cash back instantly.
That's
So
not bad.
click the link in the description or scan
This
the
one's a
QR
good
code
one.
on screen to
For those who are
download
planning to go
eSIM.io
to
and
another
get $5
country.
worth of data free. Thanks eSIM.io. Back to Tokyo. We come in there super meek, super weak. Like we're just willing to get robbed. And then if they try to rob us,
You know, I want to do some like wacky adventures or so in Japan. I think one of the things that I want to go to, I do want to take a look at the red light district just because I want to see how it looks like and just how it feels and everything. That would be a really fun adventure. That would be pretty fun, I'll be honest with you. Granted, I'm not going to go by myself, of course, but you know, that is one adventure that I would totally love to do. Hey, Pikachu. Is that the famous Pikachu? Wow. I feel bad for the tourist who just wants to have fun in Japan. I do feel bad too as well. They're basically targeting like mostly the white people, the white demographic. Especially, you know, because they were attacking that not really attacking, but they were kind of like instigating that German guy or so to come to their bars, like, oh, come on, come to our bar and everything, you know?
kind of let them rob, and then boom, they come out of nowhere, save the day. Let's get robbed.
Well, the one or two times I have had to come here, I was harassed by crazy touts, drunk people, just a bunch of idiots that I don't want to involve myself with. And my friend got mugged here by knife points. So.
Oh, Jesus.
And that is very unusual when you consider Japanese hospitality and their reputation for safety.
Totally.
Whatever your instincts tell you to do the opposite. And I think we'll end up in a hairy situation. We're gonna go to the bar that James had someone email him saying they were drugged.
Yep. About a day and a half
Wings?
later, his wallet, passport were gone.
Day and a half.
Purposely, yes, he purposely
Holy
dropped.
shit. And as James and I pulled up to Kabukicho, undercover as stupid American tourists trying to pick up some Japanese girls, we immediately stumbled upon a pimp lingering on the street waiting for
What in the hell? A pimp? Damn, I haven't heard that term in a long time.
perfect victims like us.
What's up, G?
How you doing, G?
How's it going?
What's good? Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm very, very good, man.
Where are you from?
South Africa. Right here is like, they have a bar where you can drink with
Yeah. Japanese.
Japanese girls. What kind of girl do you like?
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese.
I mean, I got that yellow
You like
fever.
taking a look.
Yeah.
Taking a look is free.
Just peek?
You take a look. They speak English.
That's the issue.
Oh, you know girls?
Of course, man. Of course.
Okay,
Are you
damn.
looking for girls or?
You want to know something? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of back in high school or so, where I remember. So I remember this interaction, right? My brother told me about this, right? This was from my brother, right? There was this interaction specifically because like this was during the time or so where like they have like where like the girls were a little bit more prominent or so for like getting right, and they were literally offering the same thing to him specifically. It was like, yeah, I know girls, And my brother would say the same thing. You know girls? It's like, yeah, I know girls. Of course, it was more ghetto talk. Okay, it was like completely ghetto, not like the way how he has it specifically, but like the guy would offer him. The guy would offer him. It's like, hey, yo, I know these girls or so. You like, oh, here, like, honestly, it was a scam. Of course, he already knows about this because me and my older brother are street smart. My sister's kind of, but not really though. She's more of a more she was more school studied and bookwormed a little bit more compared to us specifically, and he was like literally telling us like, yeah, there's these like dudes or so were trying to like scam me or so. They were trying to say like, I know some girls or so, you wanna have some fun time or so and shit like that. And then he was like, no, I'm good, bro. And it's like, but he was playing around at the beginning or so. He's like, oh yeah, what kind of girls you got? It's like, and then he's like, oh man, I got the white girls, and like I got these kind of girls. Like, what you into? What you into? And then my older brother would say, I'm into Asians and black girls. And he's like, oh man, you like the black girls? And it was such a dumb talk or so. I don't know how it went or so because it's been a while or so. But this is literally the same conversation that they literally had specifically with like my older brother. And it's just like, oh my god.
I thought you were looking for girls, yeah.
No, actually, I'm working deeper south, but
I see.
we scout women.
Oh no, it's
Scouts?
common. It's
Okay, like
very
modeling.
common
I
in
go
the
to
ghetto.
schools,
Like
we
very
invest-
common.
No way.
I think it's still happening even to this day.
Okay, like
Just
hostess
more
girls.
secretly.
Good. I got scout women. Look for girls that want to earn more money, live good life. They're pushed to different kind of bars. We have 2 good bars right here.
Should we go check out the bar?
If you take a look, you like the
Hey, Winter.
you like the
Let's
girls?
go see. Let's go see. Like, how much is it expensive to hang out with the girls or like drink with the girls?
You drink with the girls and have a blow. Have sex.
Yeah,
have
blow
sex.
job, have sex.
The bar.
Wait, at the bar?
At the bar.
I was trying to rizz him up though. I was trying to rizz him up, no payment. You feel me? trying to use that American rizz. You know what I mean?
This guy.
I'll be like konnichiwa, kawaii. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
dick.
I'll be like konnichiwa. Yeah, man.
I get women. That's my job.
I'm like, yeah. Are you pimping?
Oh, that's
you
weird,
pimping?
man.
You pimping in Tokyo?
I pimp in Tokyo. They like guys like
It
this.
is pretty
You
old.
got big dick or what?
No, not big dick.
Okay. Relax, calm.
Relax, calm.
Okay, so they're 18 plus, right?
18, 19, 20, 21. You can inside here.
Love hotel?
Inside they have a
I want to see if these are actually like Japanese girls though, because I'm kind of, if they are, I'm a little bit worried, but I have a suspicious feeling that they're not.
VIP, they have everything.
I have a suspicious feeling that they're not.
And it quickly became clear that these touts weren't just promoting drinks. No, they were pimping women, selling a penetrative VIP experience, which is illegal in Japan.
Excusez-moi? Jesus Christ! All right, it's literally like in the ghetto. Goddamn, dude.
You want to see the full uncensored infiltration of these adult clubs that YouTube won't let me upload? Go subscribe to patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for $5 a month.
You're gorgeous.
1 hour. Let's go 1 hour.
1 hour we can go?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a sinner.
Maybe you need to drink.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. You know, ski des. I gotta go though.
Be safe, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to wait a little bit.
When we got up to leave after not buying the VIP package, the girls said we had to wait to say goodbye to the pimp who brought us here.
I gotta go. I'm gonna make a mistake.
She said you wait a little bit.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you though. I gotta go before I make a mistake. You know what I mean?
These women were suspiciously insistent on extracting my swimmers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love the AI. I love the AI like video images to it and what they're doing. It's so funny.
Frank will come to say thank you to you.
That's okay. Thank you. I have to. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Listen to me. It's nobody will know.
Wait, whoa. She's not even Japanese. What? This girl's not even Japanese. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. What? Well, she's not even. Well, she's not even Asian in general.
It's nobody we know. I swear to God.
Yeah.
She has an accent too, as well. I don't know where she's from, but she has an accent.
She's lap dance. You will never experience.
Just let me. Hold on. Let me think. Okay. All right. Give me a moment. Oh man, it was amazing.
But why did the Japanese authorities allow underground brothels operated by the same African thugs beating people on the streets to exist?
That guy's a professional pimp.
He said he goes to the universities, and he actually told me when you were in the bathroom that was doing this in LA previously. He goes around to colleges, campuses, talks to girls. How are you feeling after those drinks? Are you feeling different than usual?
I would say there's heightened adrenaline and stress right now because I was filming the whole time.
I'm sure you didn't catch it on your phone, but there were a couple different foreign guys going back into the back room with them. I think I heard some.
For sure.
German? You think so? It could be, to be honest. It's so weird, though. Jesus Christ, honestly. Damn.
Clapping going down.
And there were bars all over Kabukicho with an African hustler that seemed to run the show and somehow always had access to alcohol and women.
Oh, pole dance.
We were going to go to the club.
Oh, wait, we're gonna go club.
And despite the aggressive and sometimes violent techniques of these touts, some of these clubs appeared to be legit bars, seemingly with the sole purpose of getting you drunk enough to upsell you to one of their brothels.
Really? Really? We're gonna sing that song? Okay. Hey, ready?
New place? A new place. If you go there,
Tell me where. Damn.
go, well, let me see the time.
I'm just having too much fun.
It seemed like all of the African-ran bars here led back to the real moneymaker, the VIP experience.
Let's go. I trust you. Because you're my friend. I trust you.
That's one way to get STDs, to be frankly honest.
No, it's the same place. I came here. I already came here. It was prostitution.
No, yes, drink.
I'm back. He let me back.
Welcome back.
We met each other already.
I told you.
God let me back.
Of course.
I have to go though.
You have to come. You don't have to go, you have to come.
I told him I cannot do prostitution though.
And there was more than one club out here offering VIP experiences.
Is this a bar?
These girls are definitely not Japanese. Just because I saw in the earlier picture or so, or the earlier frame or so, I don't think these girls are Japanese.
Baru.
No more.
What do we get?
4,000 1 hour free drink, unlimited.
You got me?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah.
Arigato gozaimasu. For everything. And what is your name?
Tiger.
Rah! Arigato gozaimasu. Well, good to meet you.
Is Scrap a VIP member when he's visiting? The mom looks Eastern European to me. Woman, sorry, not mom. Well, technically she is a mom, technically, to these girls, but not in a good kind of way, though.
We got unlimited drinks.
5,000 each.
He said 4,000 though. My friend, you said 4,000 a piece, right?
4,000.
Okay. We gotta go home. They have wives and kids to talk to.
If you didn't buy the VIP experience, a magical 5,000 yen service fee would be thrown onto your bill at the very end.
Yeah.
Pull out a dusty menu that they never give to you while you're there drinking and point to the fine print at the bottom as if it were obvious. But I had, of course, already paid 4,000 yen for unlimited drinks for the next hour. Kabukicho was notorious for these service fee scams they try to finesse you with at the end.
This is EA. Scammer.
You have a cash?
Scammer.
EA. Scammer. No scam.
Scammer.
No scam.
Scammer.
No. メニューに書いてあるこれね。これ。
EA. They never showed me this stuff. Principally, EA. お願いします。ありがとうございます。
静かにしてください。
ありがとうございます。
あなた
Sorry, I have to settle my morals. 1500. ありがとうございます。
Voice
It's
is
a
low.
scam. It's a scam.
No, you scam.
You're scamming me. You're scamming. EA.
You drank too much. Are you okay?
He's gaslighting you now. I'm gonna fucking go down. No, they tried out a $5,000 service fee out of nowhere. No, it was a scam. Tiger scammed me. Getting scammed right there. They added the 5,000 at the end. I said, no, yeah.
And she started calling someone on the phone in Japanese. She's saying,
called-
come fast,
called
come fast,
here,
come,
called
come,
here.
come.
You following us now or no?
They know you're recording.
We need to think what we're doing here.
Yeah, they're all fucking talking. They all know. They're all following us. They're starting to follow us now.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here or what?
We're sending
Uh-oh, here we go.
Tell her this too.
Okay, come. Let me show you one.
Okay, let's go. Beautiful women, beautiful alcohol, 2 different times.
Why? I don't like you. I don't like talking to stupid guys like you.
Oh, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, you're
Go yourself. You go yourself, you dumb motherfucker. How about that? And then go back to fucking Africa. How about that? Amaiなんですか?
Hi.
Pussy, bitch, cocaine.
Come.
Come, let's go.
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah, I'm the bishop. And how are you?
Bishop Tyler. That's
Thank you.
Name wa nan desu ka? Bishop.
Discount, right?
Tyler. Oh my god, thank you. We've been waiting to meet someone.
Oh,
Let's go.
sorry.
Let's
My
go.
manager.
These guys stationed outside the Family Marts knew exactly what I was up to and were trying to blow my cover.
This is the guy. You know this guy? This is the guy always taking photos. Are you sure it's real?
I don't know if it's real.
It's not real. I'm telling you, bro.
Really?
Guys, no, it's just somebody in Facebook on this social media. This is the guy.
All right, sir.
Is there any problem?
Unc needs to get a apartment set before I beat his ass myself because I don't like to disrespect him. I really have a good time.
They were following us.
We're all compromised now.
They were all starting,
Oh
congregating
crap, they
in
know.
in
They
bigger rooms
know.
on the corners.
They
I
know.
underestimated how much prostitution was out here. So everything's a bar becomes a brothel.
Yeah, it's
One
wild.
snap of a finger.
So, yeah, they've obviously worked out what we're trying to do. And clearly we've worked out what they do.
And tomorrow is the final battle, it seems
Yeah,
like.
it's kind of...
Oh god. Oh god.
We left Kabukicho and came back the next night to see if Yasuke the samurai was still harassing drunk.
If you ask. Oh, that's a good one, Oliveira. That's a good one. I love that one. That was a good joke. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, my friend. How are you? Good to see you guys. How are you? How have you been? Hello. How are you? Do you think he'll hit someone again today? Do you think he's gonna punch someone in the face again today? Let's go see. How you doing, my friend? Who will you punch in the face today? Who are you going to punch in the face today?
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna assault another person today,
Uh-oh.
huh? Go back into the Family Mart. This is the
Uh-oh.
spotter hole. He's called the cops. Do you think he can get away with attacking people? He punches people in the face, thinks he can get away with it. How you doing? How you doing? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me like you hit our friend, huh? You gonna hit me like you hit our friend?
He is calling you thief.
Oh, I'm a
Uh-oh.
thief? You're stealing people's sense of safety. He
Uh-oh.
punched our friend.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Nothing.
Here we
He was
go.
walking through. Yeah. Don't touch me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back the fuck up. Back up. You're a drug dealer. You're a pimp. You're a pimp. Hey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Try some shit. Try some shit. I suggest you don't fucking try some shit. I suggest you don't try some shit. Just walk away. Just walk away then. Just walk away. Just walk away. They're attacking people, punching them in the face, pimping, dealing. You're dealing drugs. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh,
You're real fucking tough, yeah? You're real
Uh-oh.
fucking tough. Pimping out women. Look, it's our friend. It's our friend. It's our friend right here. Okay. He attacked. He punched our friend. He punched our friend in the face.
And then this innocent tourist trying to enjoy a drink in Kabukicho got caught in the crossfire.
360 degrees. All right. Hey. Stop. Stop. All right, call it a day. Call it a day. Why do you attack someone for no reason? Why are you attacking people? Or you work with them? Where does he want us to go? What are you doing? What do you think you are?
doing? Oh my god, these are never on behaviors. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's a never on.
Hey! Oh, we're thieves?
You're the thief.
You're a f***ing criminal attacking people. What are you doing? Okay, bye-bye. Go f*** yourself. Go back home to Africa. F*** you. Game over. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's move it. Let's move it. All right, let's go. Move. They're gonna chase.
No
The
way that
streets
they're
of Kabukicho
chasing.
are infested with a gang of Africans
No, I don't think
pimping,
so.
robbing,
Holy cow,
drugging,
dude.
and beating
Bro,
anyone.
it's literally becoming like a RuneScape, what is it, the Wild or so in RuneScape, like a PvP server. Like you go to this area to do PvP.
one they want, while the Japanese government does nothing about it.
That's
Japan is
crazy.
still one of the safest and most ethnically homogenous countries in the world. But some Japanese patriots are worried that their tiny island nation could see what's happening in Kabukicho all over their country if they don't
No, that's
tighten
understandable.
immigration policy now
I-
before
I-
it's too
you know,
late. Just take a
I
look
completely
at Great
understand
Britain.
them.
So I met up with Japanese YouTuber Kenobi Ken and Joker the politician in the city of Kawaguchi that's become a hub for Kurdish refugees since the 90s, giving it one of the highest foreigner populations by percentage in all of Japan's cities. After an unemployed Kurd seeking refugee status sexually assaulted a 15
Whoa. 10-year prison sentence sought for Kurdish man who repeatedly committed a sex crime. Defense lawyers say he was a foreigner and considered in creating an alibi. There's some things I just don't approve when it comes to Japan in general, and this is one of them.
assaulted a 15-year-old girl, received a suspended sentence, and then went on to rape a 12-year-old girl. Widespread anti-immigration protests in Japan erupted.
We are at Nishikawaguchi, where the Kurds are occupying the city.
What is this right here?
これは日本人ファースト、すなわち外国人よりも日本人の方をまず幸せにしましょうという政策を訴えています。で、私はいわゆる保守、要するに伝統が大事、トラディショナルが大事。
Tell me about the current state of immigration here in Japan.
I'm curious to see if he asked the question or so specifically to this guy or so. It's like I know that some foreigners are causing this issue, but is it, do you hate like all foreigners, or do you just hate like only specific, like these specific ones with their behavior? You know, do you hate one who comes in and assimilates with your guys' culture or anything of that sort of? I'm curious if he asked these kinds of questions. That's what I'm curious about. So.
埼玉では、2つの人種が問題を起こしている。まず1つは中国人。
I already know the answer to it, but I'm just curious if he does.
日本人とチャイニーズの違い、ジャパニーズとチャイニーズの違い、分からないかもしれないけど、僕らからしたら全く違う。なぜならば、僕らは民主主義国家で、資本主義国家である、まともな国家であると。中国人は共産主義でやばい国だと。中国人があまりにも増えすぎてて。僕ら日本人は中国人が増えすぎることで侵略されるんじゃないかって恐れてる人たちもいる。中国マフィア、チャイニーズマフィアがここにはいて、で非常に治安が悪くなってるけど、もう一個の駅はクルド人、有名なクルド人が多くて、そこで悪さをしてる。隣の駅は、ここは中国で、向こうはクルド人だと。クルド人はトルコとかイランにいる国を持たない民族なんですが、その彼らが難民だと嘘をついて日本にたくさん来ている。そしてここでいろんな暴動を起こしたりとか問題を起こしている。まだこういうような店も日本と同じように、あなたたちからしたら見えるかもしれないけど、俺らからしたら全然違う。中国の怪しい店がたくさんある。あそこのマンションで中国人が爆破事件を起こした。日本でありえない、そんなこと。世界一平和な日本でそんなこと聞いたことがない。この辺
Explosion occurred in Saitama Prefecture's apartment building. Passers-by injured by broken window glasses. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez.
この辺の店なんかも、これは日本の店じゃない。香港とか中国の店なの。これは日本語じゃない。
Even I can tell that's not Japanese, to be honest.
That communistic country, the Vietnam, that color red means communist. You see a lot of those communistic flags around here, everywhere here.
そうもっと日本のアイデンティティを示すべきなのに、外国人ばっかりが中国やベトナムのアイデンティティを示して、日本人の方が肩身の狭い思いをしていることがおかしいという主張をしています。
Okay, Chinese panda. Not Japanese panda.
No,
you guys don't have pandas.
No panda in Japan.
Okay.
で、彼が今埼玉県の知事で、彼が知事になってもう外国人が急増している。彼はリベラル、左だから彼のせいで外国人が増えた。だから私のような保守の政治家、コンサバティブの政治家が彼に勝った。
While we were walking, I stumbled upon these Bangladeshi fellas chilling in the parking lot.
So, do you work here or do you study here?
学生もいるし、私も学生として来たんだけど、今は自分のお店作ったんで、そう
なるほど。
そうそう。
お兄さんどうですか？
日本語大丈夫です。
全然2年ぐらいでも全然あります。
私今学生終わったら就職しましたです。ロスン
で。何年ですか？日本来て。
11年です。
11年？
And what is the biggest difference between Bangladesh and Japan?
これが安全な国です。バングラデシュよりが日本がちょっと安全な国です。
Do you feel welcome here as a foreigner?
そういうことないです。 ことないです。仲良くやってます。
Do you see yourself living here for the rest of your life?
ずっと住みたいです。
And what are your thoughts on this?
まあちゃんと合法に来てるんであれば別に何も問題ないと思う。
Do you wonder whether or not you'll stay here forever?
今はずっとは9年住んでたんですけど、ずっと住みたい。
And what is the number one reason you left Bangladesh?
日本の頃は前は私の友達も日本に住んでて、私も思って友達と一緒に日本に行って勉強して、あとは日本の勉強システムもいいだから、あとは経済とか、あとは安全な国だから。
It is, the education is better in Japan, but there's also caveats with that as well. There's also some things that I don't personally approve when it comes to certain matters and certain perspectives. But that's just my personal opinion, though. Like, it could improve in certain areas. So, you know, while it will excel in certain parts, it won't excel in others.
Easy being Muslim here in Japan?
So very difficult.
In what ways?
Food.
Food? Are you happy he's here?
On a personal level, I would say I'm not happy at all. I don't want it. The reason why they be nice is because they're minority here. When they become big in number, I know they're gonna become a little aggressive. Their country's being really aggressive and dirty, and girls have been raped. Well, if you bring those people into my country, it's gonna happen the same thing. So I would say no. I don't want any migrants from a third world, especially Muslim country.
Do you want more Muslims?
That's completely understandable. He doesn't want people from a third world country, or at least a mass migration of third world country to come to a first world country, because it is a different culture. It's a culture shock at the end of the day. You know, that's completely reasonable. Now I would ask him the question, what would you think of a first world country coming to migrate, or just coming to, assimilate to this country, or what do you think about like a first world country coming to another first world country? What do you think? Are you okay with that and everything? I wish he would ask him that question specifically, Germany has already prevented Muslim migrants, but the thing though is, instead of just going to another country, stay and put your efforts towards fixing their own countries. The problem is like, you can say that to try to fix your own country, but unfortunately there's just so much corruption that you can't really handle the corruption by yourself. At the end of the, you would need to have a revolutionary, like civil revolutionary war within, to unite like pretty much almost enough population to overthrow the actual the person in charge, so I'm just saying, I don't judge nations by its figure, but by its people as the common sense. But I don't really judge. Like I said, I don't judge like people from their countries. Yeah, I've had bad experiences with Filipinos. I'll be honest with you. I did have bad experiences with Filipinos. It's been quite a lot or so. A lot of people who were really, they took advantage of me in a lot of manners, right? Because I'm generally a nice person, right? And I show some sympathy and all this other stuff, but they took advantage over me. But it's not like I hate every single Filipino. I have Filipino friends, and it's just only a few people. It's the same thing with Mexicans. There are some bad Mexicans, but there are also some really good Mexicans. Same thing with Salvadorians. There's some bad Salvadorians, but then there's also good Salvadorians. It's just all different places have like good specific one. Scribe doesn't condone that. Yeah, I've unfortunately, I've had some bad experiences with Filipinos in general. So unfortunately, but I don't hate, I have like a best friend who was literally Filipina, and honestly, she's like literally the best friend I've ever made in my entire life, to be honest. And she introduced me to her friend group, and a good chunk of them are all Filipinos and Filipinas, and I love every single one of them. Do I agree with everything of their perspectives? Of course not. Of course we have like different points of views and different opinions. At the end of the day, I still respect their opinions. I just disagree. But that's just kind of like basically it, So it's Gravis, doesn't it? Yin and yang in a lot of ways to not go. Yeah, that's just kind of like how it is in general. I'm not gonna judge one person by the basis of all. Like, if one person, right, if one migrant from Bangladesh comes over, right, and they want to live in a better, like in a first world country, to be a more better living or so compared to where they live from Bangladesh, right? And they learn the language, they assimilate to the culture and all this other stuff, and they understand the language, the home language of the language. It's like there's nothing wrong with it. He's not doing anything wrong at the end of the day. So.
In Japan.
No, まさか。
Why?
文化があまりにも違いすぎる。で、そのハラル食もそうだし、あとモスクも最近増えてきている。そして隣の町、私は戸田にいるんですが、モスクが一つあって、そのお祈りする日になったらブワーッとイスラム教徒が来て環境を荒らして。
Because like over here specifically where I live, we have a Chinatown. We have their own. They literally have their own place where a bunch of Chinese are at. Same thing for Koreatown. It's not super big, but we do have Koreatown. We also have an Indian. We also have like an Indian like place or so, like a sector or so where there's like Indian food, Indian shopping markets, and all this other stuff. So there's honestly, I have no problem of like, you know, certain like you have, you know, Chinatown, and then you have Koreatown, and then you have like Indian town, I guess you can say. And then you got Mexican town, basically, you know, just full of Mexicans and everything like that. There's like a certain section or so in where I live or so in the city where there's like mostly Hispanics. It's just mostly Hispanics overall. And I have no problem with it whatsoever. The problem is like, it's only as long as they like respect where they live. That's it. As long as they respect where they live and, you know, and all this other stuff, I have no problem. But if they start disrespecting the actual homeland themselves, in my personal opinion, just send them back. If they want to act like a child, then we'll treat them like a child. Simple as that. That's just how it is. But, you know, a lot of people over here, we just respect one another, and that's kind of like about it. I will be honest with you. Personal opinion, right? Now, it's not all Chinese people. It's just some. There are some Chinese people that are a little bit rude. I will be honest with you. I have encountered with it, so. But that's to say, it doesn't really spoil my, like, it doesn't ruin my day or anything like that. It's just another funny story to tell to you guys at the end of the day. Just like how, like, you know, like I've had bad encounters with Filipinos, you know? I've literally had some bad encounters with just Filipinos in general, so. It's not like I hate every single Filipino.
環境が違いすぎることに違和感を感じてる。だってイスラムが世界的に見ても一番危険な民族だと思っているし、世界的に見て一番戦争も起こしているし、そんな人たちが大量に入ってきたら、せっかくこの島国で一番東に極東の島国で最高の環境を作る僕たちの祖先が作ってくださったのに、それが崩されるということにみんな怒っている。
But overall, Japan is first at the end of the day.
Good Japanese or no?
Their Japanese, after 11 years, very bad. I studied English for like 4 years.
Your English is quite good.
They barely speak Japanese.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
How long have you been here?
It's almost 11 years.
Why did you come here?
First I came here for a student, then now I doing job.
What do you work as?
I work as a IT specialist.
And what do you work as?
I'm student now.
What are you studying?
A Japanese linguist. It's very fine.
I him in Facebook and
Do you know who he is?
Yes. 知ってますよ。
Do you agree with the idea of Japanese first?
俺のこと嫌いでしょ？そんなことない？
You don't like me, is it?
なんて言うんですか、自分の国だから自分でなんか好きなようにロール作って自分でなんかなんていうかハッピーなんか幸せになれるように何でもやってもいいですけど。
And what do you like more, Bangladesh or Japan?
Every people they love their motherland. I think Japan is my second country. That's why I love both Japan and Bangladesh.
You said that Japan gives you a lot of opportunities.
Yes.
What do you give to Japan?
I give Japan my brain, my knowledge and my strength and my honesty.
If you had to live in one place, where would you live?
Obviously Bangladesh. It's coming here for the study.
You don't think you'll stay much longer?
No, I don't stay long here. Just study, and after I want to back to my country.
What is some advice you'd give to an immigrant that comes to Japan?
I want to see every people, please obey the Japanese rule.
Yep.
Stay happy and work hard and do something for yourself, for your country, and also Japan.
There's one question I want to ask. Bangladesh grooming gang problem in UK. They've been raping, selling drugs. You know, there's too many problems in UK. When we see the problems there, how can we trust them?
Yeah, but the problem is the UK. The problem is accepting these kind of like mass migrants without actually doing like a screening or so for these kinds of individuals. Like they don't set up like regulations, background checks. They don't really like, I don't know how the process is where they bring mass migrants, but it would be better to actually do like a thorough in-depth like analysis to these kinds of individuals to see if they actually are, you know, acceptable to pass into the country itself. If not, you just send them back, and that's how you kind of like basically clean your system. But it has to be like the rules have like the questions and everything have to be random. So when those specific people do bypass and then they send the knowledge back to their, to their home people, to those people that, want to take advantage, it'll be different every single time. That's the reason why. So there has to be some kind of system, some kind of walls set up or so to kind of, to be able to transition over to whatever, first world country you're going to at the end of the day.
Something might happen
I
in
think
Japan
they are this environment. I think maybe Pakistan, India, and I think they in UK environment they did there, but in Japan we Bangladeshi people nothing do.
Do you think most Japanese knew the extent of the immigration here?
No. Until he does the rallies.
His work is extremely important in highlighting.
Yes, what he's doing is like great job.
He's correct
job.
though. He is 100% correct though. Not gonna lie. Japan first. Like honestly, your home country should always be first at the end of the day. That's what I agree on him, like 1000%. So I don't disagree on that. I'm like, yeah, you should be catering and caring for the people who live in your home country. It's just simple. It's just really simple. Now, do I agree with everything? No, of course. I don't mind if there's like a section or so where it's like, Chinese, having like, their own little Chinese town, because we have that here too as well. Like we have Chinatown. We have Koreatown. We have like a little Indian town section area. It's not really Indian town, but we call it Indian town because there's like there's like markets, there's like restaurants, and there's kind of like, all this other, there's like a lot of it there specifically. And that's like in like the subsection. And then another part of the city or so, we have like, Hispanic side, there's nothing wrong with it at the end of the day, Like I said, it can work to a degree. It just kind of really depends who you bring in at the end of the day. That's why I'm saying like there should be some kind of walls or hurdles or criterias or screening or something. I understand it would probably take too long or so, but I think that's probably the safe way to do it, and also not bring in mass migrants. I'd say like bring like a good number to bring in, but I wouldn't say like mass migrants, Little China is fine. Saw someone being harassed though. That is true, but unfortunately, Chinese people are pretty rude at the end of the day. Like I said before, I have my fair share of encounter of rude Chinese people. So, but I don't know if they were local. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they were local people. So, where are you from? The Void.
Konnichiwa. So we interview them. Hi. Konnichiwa.
What's going on there?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Interview. Can we interview you? We're doing interviews.
今インタビューできますか？日本語できます。僕らとインタビューしてくれませんか？一瞬。日本語で。
今タイミングはダメですね。
タイミング悪い。
社長に電話しないとダメですね。
今インタビューできますか？
What is going on here?
Okay, let's keep walking.
彼がしたら俺敵だから取材なんて受けないよ。クルド人ある。
Question. Do you know our friend? Do you know him?
あの人知ってますか？河合さん。
私わかんない。Can you ask him his thoughts on Japan first?
すいません。日本人ファーストについてどう思いますか？
ダメ。
I said no.
何よこれ。トリス私わからない。Okay? 私。
わかんない。
He's tourist. Is that what he said?
Germany.
Huh?
Germany.
German. You're German, all right. Okay.
Let's go. Do you like Germany or Japan more?
私ジェルマンで。
Germany?
今のあそこの店がクルド人の有名な店で。
He's recording. Should we?
で、この上にあるのそのクルド人教会というのが。だからここがもうそのクルド人のとこなんだ。
Okay.
Do you think they can kick your ass?
Nah, bro. You don't know the kamikaze mentality of Japanese people. Ready to die. Think I care about my life.
I love this guy. This guy is so funny. Oh my lord, he's German, yes, 1000% the first generation. I think so. I think he is the first, like honestly, the first generation of people migrating to the country or so. Their mentality is specifically the country that they're at, but usually their kids, their second generation and third, fourth, and fifth will be the ones that will be assimilated to, like they won't, they don't really believe into. This guy. They won't really like what their parents think and their specific habits of the way how they are,
No, I'm honored to die for my country. I'm not gonna give my country to any foreigner. Goddamn!
I love this guy.
別に日本で別にインタビューしてます普通に。
でも店の営業も営業妨害してるんじゃないよね。
してないです別に僕してませんよ。
失礼じゃないの？
違いますよ別に。
何しに来てんの？
How do you know it's
僕は日本人で日本のマーク取ってるんですよ別に。
この人たちは何しに来てんの？だから店の前にだから営業妨害する。
Don't disrupt business here. He's not even disrupting your business though.
Don't touch it. Hey.
No.
Don't.
Shut up, man.
Touch
Go
me.
home.
You go home.
You go home. He's my friend.
Yeah,
He's
we're cool.
my friend.
だからここに何しに来たの？
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Whoa.
No. Hey, Fred.
Exactly. This is my land. Why did you come here then? He's my guest. That's it.
We haven't entered your store. Oh, this is the guy that's getting handsy.
Hitler?
No.
Hitler?
Why are you touching the camera?
That's a wild thing to say, to be honest.
Go back inside then. Go back inside.
I just don't understand. Like, they're not even bothering them, right? Specifically, I just don't understand why they just go back indoors and just ignore the guy. You know, dude, honestly.
Hitler, that shit doesn't work anymore.
Hitler.
You come out here calling us Hitler.
That's pretty crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hitler family. Why did you call me Hitler?
だからこんな差別やってる人とずっとこの人が一番日本で差別やってて有名な人だから。
He's the most racist people in Japan, he says.
How am I racist?
だからこの人と絶対歩いてる人は絶対レシストだから。
Whoever walks with him are racist.
So why is it racist to want your country to be homogenous or safe?
それはそう日本人の国にすることはレシストじゃない。それは当たり前日本の国だから。
Of course, yeah.
それは誰も口出す立場でないし、うちらもその立場じゃないから、でもやり方があるでしょ。例えばこうやって変な風に来て人を怒らさせて喧嘩するより普通に来てやれば誰も口出せない。もちろん日本は日本人の国だからそれは誰も口出すことじゃない。あなたたちがそうやって口に出すから逆にこちらから見るとなんかバカじゃないかなと思うんだよ。だって誰も役のこと言ってないよ。当たり前じゃん。これ日本の国だよって。
Do you think it is racist for Japan to want to deport all of the Kurds and the Bangladeshis even if they are behaving?
クルド人みんなじゃなくて一人がやったことはみんなのせいにしないよ。
He's not wrong right there. He doesn't like, you know, you can't really blame all the Kurds or so, or all the German people anyways, you know, because of a few bad eggs. In my personal opinion, just you grab the bad people, you either arrest them and you just send them back. That's it. Ban them from your country and send them back. That's it. That's just kind of like it, you know. I feel like some of these things could be pretty solved pretty easily if you just round up the bad people and that's it, you know.
どこの国でもやってるでしょ。それクルド人はやってるのはもちろんすごい悪いよ。こちらもクルド人として恥ずかしいのね。でも一人がやったことをみんなクルド人は同じことをやってるわけじゃないでしょ。日本人も同じことやって日本人みんなやってるわけじゃないでしょ。同じこと。犯罪は日本人、トルコ人、クルド人、ドイツ人関係ない。犯罪は犯罪。違う。国関係ないよ。
ある。
それが違う。だからレシストなんだよ。
ある。あなたたちのお仲間さんが大出したんですよ。
あなたたちが例えば彼にも聞いて、どこの国でもあなたたちがこうカメラ。
I'm like, he's not wrong with that. Like that actually like that opinion that he has, you know. It's like we think it's racist because you're basically jumbling all of us in a single bin, even though it's just a couple of Germans that are causing the issue for everyone else who's just trying to live a normal life. I'm like, the easiest solution is just to round up all the bad people and just either fucking send them to jail or just send them back home. That's it. That's just revoke them from the country. I completely understand why they're doing it, but it's hella straight up corruption in my personal opinion. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this needs to be solved immediately. I just don't understand specifically how you guys handle it. For God's sakes, the Void literally handled this. For God's sakes, like honestly, we like rounded up all of the people. Like we made like an elite like actual task force or so for this, and we just started rounding up people, and it's a lot more safer now, you know. Is it 100%? No, of course not, but it's way safer now compared to how it was many years ago. So
ビデオいっぱいこう持ちながら急に入ったらどう思うの？あなたの家にこうやって入ってきたらどう思うの？あなたがお皿の話したでしょ。勝手に俺があなたの何人で家の中にこうカメラとかビデオで入ったらどう思うの？私の店の前に営業妨害してる。
営業妨害じゃないですよ別に。
こんにちは。
知らない人だから勝手に撮ってるの見てこれ勝手に撮ってる見てこれは普通なの勝手に撮っていいよ。
ちょっとリラックスして。
リラックスできないよ。リラックスできないよ。
He said he cannot relax.
普通にあなたたちが話しに来ればね。
Relax.
he is getting a little bit emotionally charged. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. Korean Germans or French or English people would not even think of living in Japan unless they would get 2 or 3 times the money. they can make from home. The German guy from before was Arabian German.
Relax. Relax.
話すれば問題ないの。中に入ってビデオ撮っても問題ないの。それ別に何も変なこと。でもこうやって来るから頭に来るの。それを伝えてほしいの。YouTuber でも何でも別にどうでもいいの。
Relax and quit flinging your hands everywhere. Is he allowed to vote?
No.
Okay.
He's telling him what to do as a politician, and he is disrespecting him, calling him Hitler. We are fighting against these people because we are not gonna give my country to anybody. No Mongolian empires, no Spanish, no Kurds, obviously. To death, obviously. We don't count.
Yo, what's wrong with Spanish, man? What? Why are you hating us? We didn't do anything. Come on, man. We didn't do shit. Come on, man. What did the Spanish? I don't think I've seen a single Spanish person actually disrespect. Well, at least not to my knowledge, anyways. At least not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge, okay? Come on, man. We didn't do shit. Well, at least my Spanish, anyways. I don't know about the other Spanish. I don't know about I know there's that one Brazilian TikToker or so that was like being rude or so, doing a pull up or so on a Totori. What is it? Totori gate. That's the only thing that I know off the top of my head. But it's a Brazilian though, you know. But more northern Hispanic or so, you know, we don't do shit. We're cut from the same cloth, brother. Damn, man. God, we didn't do shit.
Summarize. Let's go. Yamato Damashi.
What needs to change for this to stop? Because the kebab cannot be worth it.
はい、だからたくさんのクルド人が今強制送還されてると聞くんで、ちょっとずつは解決に向かっていくと思います。
So this is one of the things, right? I approve. I agree with a lot of the things that he say, right? But I disagree with a lot of the other things that he says. So it's just kind of but we can still meet a middle ground to some extent, you know.
ですけど、でも完全な解決にはならないので、引き続きね、滞在資格のない外国人はどんどん追い出していただきたいなと思います。
In my opinion, because of this, he's really known. He's famous.
They're mad because he's here, and we're here with him.
They're angry with us.
We have backup Kurds right here.
俺のこと知ってるはずだから絶対。
They're just spawning in right now. A few more have
Gonna catch me riding dirty.
come out. There must be quite the community out here. And I think officially we need to rename this from Happy Kebab to Angry Kebab. If you want Angry Kebab, come here. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Try some. You're gonna fucking end up on the ground. You're gonna fucking end up on the ground. And this gang of Kurds seem to get more aggressive and emboldened despite the police being here. You're too arrogant.
These kinds of individuals you do not want to have emotionally charged people. I'm just saying. That's all I gotta say. You don't want these kinds of people. These kinds of people are the ones that are gonna have some problems later down the line. Honestly, I would have just probably got these people arrested by now, to be honest, if it was under my jurisdiction, under my realm specifically. The Void realm, anyways, I should say. We don't put up with this, to be honest. We don't.
Alright, we gotta move. The Kurds are mobilizing. Immediate hostile appearance of a lot of these guys out here. Are you concerned right now?
Yeah, because they're gonna bring more people.
Just more and more keep spawning in.
And my phone became broke.
They smacked the hell out of it. As the cops escorted us out of the area, despite these Kurds attacking, the solution here was clear. Deport all of these people and don't let any more of them in. Japan is an amazing place because it's majority Japanese. Japan, if you love yourself and your people, please keep it that way.
The
yeah, of course.
Future conqueror of Japan, Ken Kenobi, is on the way to kick them out of the country, obviously.
But like I said specifically, I'd be curious to see what Shuhei thinks about the actual opinion on this, because I saw that Shuhei has reacted to this. We'll probably watch it next time. We'll probably watch it tomorrow, so because Shuhei Kondo actually watched this video, so I'm very curious to see what what his opinion thing as someone who is actually from Japan, who was born from Japan, who actually is a person from Japan itself who moved to America. I'd be curious to see what he actually thinks about the video itself. So, and the problems and all this other stuff. So, like you said, there's a middle ground. Yeah, there is a middle ground. Unfortunately, will there be people caught in the crossfire? Yes, of course there is. It's just how it is. It's inevitable. Okay, all right. Just think a little bit more logically. There will be people, unfortunately, that will be caught in a crossfire. That's just how it is. Well, the Japanese people better hurry up and make more babies and robots. Well, I don't know about the robots, but babies, yeah. So, robots ain't gonna solve that much, to be honest. The thing is like you can find a middle ground, but I think personally you shouldn't be bringing. Well, this is my personal opinion. You shouldn't be bringing Nigerian people into Japan, but that's just my personal opinion. As you can see here, it's definitely not looking very well, not shaping very well to what's going on here specifically in the video. Like I said, Japan is first. I agree with that 100%. You should be catering to your people and your people alone, the people that were born there, of course, at the end of the day. But there's no problem of having other specific, cultures and people coming in and try to assimilate into the country, but still have their cultural stuff, like still have like their culture being part of, being part of it, to some degree, at the end of the day, that's where they were born. There are some things that I agree with the culture, let's say for example, right? Like I go live in Japan, right? I'm still gonna have my like Hispanicness, to some degree or so, and it's just going to be mixed in with Japanese, and vice versa. I'll still be playing like my music or so, like in the mornings or so. I wouldn't say in the mornings. I would say probably like later in the afternoon. So I'd say more in the afternoon. I'll probably play my music or so to, because my mom does it in the morning or so to clean and all that stuff. That's just part of the Hispanic culture. I'll just probably have some like Hispanic music playing. I probably wouldn't blast it super loud compared to my mom. My mom blasts music like really loud, but I do that. I'll still cook Hispanic meals, to my family and everything like that. It'll be a mixture. Sometimes we'll have Japanese food. Sometimes we'll have Hispanic food, and then whatever other food I've learned from my mom from cooking. And it's just kind of like it. There's no problem having like different culture inside of you at the end of the day. For God's sakes, you're talking to someone who is like mixed culture, there's nothing wrong in being mixed culture. Would it be possible to merge Japanese and Hispanic food? Oh, I've done it already multiple times. I've already seen it. We have, I'll show you guys something, like tempura tacos. I wouldn't say tempura tacos. I'll show you guys some pictures or so specifically. But overall, like I said, I agree with the guy who is the famous, the political guy or so. Like I said, like I agree to some points that he has, right? I agree. Yes, Japan is first. That's just kind of like how it is. Japanese people are always the first to be a thing. But at the same time, there's no problem of some people who are just coming over, trying to better their lives and everything like that, and just kind of assimilate to some degree. Like I said, I agree to some degree, and then I disagree to other things, but that's just kind of like this. But overall, I do agree with him specifically. Just keep, I do want keeping Japan, but there's no problem of having like, a little small area of like Mexico town or something, or a little Chinese town or something like that, That's just kind of like, because like we have no problem specifically with our Chinatown, that's their thing, that's it over there. They can do that. We, like literally where we live specifically, there's balance. No one's hating on anybody. No one, at least not to my degree anyways. At least what I've witnessed or so, right? When I go out there, nobody's hating on anybody. No one's hating on the Chinese. No one's hating on the Korean town. No one's hating on the Indian place. Everyone shops at the Indian place. It's not just like, yeah, is it mostly Indian dominant? Yeah, of course it is. But you still have some other people going in at the end of the day. You still have Hispanic people going in. You have some white people going in there. And then the same thing with Chinatown. You have a lot of white people going in anyways. You have a lot of white people coming in, and you have a lot of Chinese. And even the Chinese people also, because I hear them all the time, right? I hear them speaking Chinese all the time. So they always go to like the big supermarkets as well, like what is it, like Costco or whatever? That's where, you know, they mostly go over there most of the time, to be honest. That's where they're mostly at. That's what you'll mostly hear, mostly a lot of Chinese. Also, there's also Filipino here too as well. We also got a good community of Filipinos here too, that they have their own place too as well. You got little like Filipino, like kind of like a central square area that they own or so. There's a lot of like, there's like supermarkets, there's like, you know, a bunch of other shenanigans and everything like that, like food as well. And I have no problem trying out their food and everything, you know, because that's what, because we never had a Jollibee, and they opened up the Jollibee over there, and I had Jollibee, and it was actually pretty good. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong. Like I said, I agree to disagree to the political guy at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, Japan is first. So, that's just how it is. But yeah. Anyways, that's just my personal opinion, but you can let me know down in the comment sections down below. Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Like I said, I don't agree to everything, but I can still agree to one thing though, and a couple other things of his point of view. So, but that's it though. But yeah.